Hello everyone and welcome to my first theory, and today we're theorizing about Bendy and the ink machine. The big theory is what happened to these people. Why are people like Susie Campbell and Sammy Lawrence made out of ink? And what led to this happening? With the evidence I've gathered, I've come to believe that this is how the ink works. Most of the workers at Joey Drew's studios are dead, but their consciousness was preserved in the ink. How do I know this? Listen to what Alice Angel has to say about it. Using this info, we can start checking employees off the list. It's fair to say that Alice Angel herself is both Susie Campbell and Allison Pendle combined. You can learn this with the different voices they both have. Also using evidence from Game Theory's latest Bendy theory, it's safe to say that Boris is Wally Franks, the janitor, who's appeared in all 3 chapters. But for short evidence, at some point in Chapter 3, Boris goes through a vent to unlock a jammed door. That's something a mechanic will know how to do. And it seems like he's done it before with how fast he's done it. Because in seconds, the door is unlocked and opened, ready for you to use. It's also safe to say that projectionist Norman Polk became the projectionist monster for obvious reasons. Now, before we get to the identity of Bendy, let's talk about the other employees. Using evidence provided by the Meatley themselves, it seems like Henry left right before things went down at the studio, right before Ink Bendy was created and likely killed Wally Franks and others. It seems like all the other employees became ink monsters. Not only the Butcher Gang, but the regular ones too. Specifically with the regular ones, look at that face. If you remember how your character dies in Bendy, he gets his lungs flooded with ink. And that monster has the face of someone who drowned in ink. As for Bendy, I say he's Joey Drew, once again using evidence from the Game Theory video. If you want to learn this evidence, I'll put that link in the description, or at the end of this video. A little bit more about Bendy though. I say that still Joey Drew's body is dead. Most of it. Because some of his distinct features are still there. Like, one of Joey Drew's features that are still there is his hand. If you look at this, Bendy's hands are severely missized. It could be because the ink machine goofed up. But what if Joey Drew just had big hands? That could be his hand inside of Bendy. Also, when Bendy is chasing the player, he's holding the big hand out. Maybe that could be because that's his actual hand and that was the hand he just happened to use. Or maybe he was inspired by Sonic.exe or something. Other than the hand, there's also the oddly misshapen foot. So could that be Joey Drew's actual foot? Once again, that's why he limps and all that, and why there was the wheelchair flashback. You can learn more about that in the Game Theory video made by MatPat. So that's it. The ink you walk through in Bendy is full of consciousness of the people who died. So everyone you meet in Bendy is dead, huh? Well, that kind of sucks. Oh wait, one person is still alive. I have reason to believe that Sammy Lawrence, before the events of Chapter 3, was the only character actually still alive. That's right, the world's biggest Devil Darlin fan was alive in Chapter 2. When Sammy Lawrence turns to walk away, you can see the back of his body, and it looks like the body of someone who's been surviving off nothing but bacon soup for 30 years. But as we all know, because of the image at the end of Chapter 2, Sammy Lawrence was killed by Bendy. Except he wasn't, because Bendy doesn't kill anyone. He just floods their lungs with ink, and they come back via the Bendy statues, which I think are part of the ink machine. More on that in another video. So I think that Sammy Lawrence will return in Chapter 4 in a different form. But once again, more on that in another video. So the ink in Bendy and the Ink Machine is full of the swimming minds of all the workers who died. waiting till they either come out via the ink machine as a perfect animated character or a shapeless slug. That's it for this Bendy and the Ink Machine theory. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.